I thought I was pretty wild for taking a big old 1000cc through here. This guy's got a old Hayabusa. That's definitely some wildness right there.
Talking brain melter.
So I guess that brings me to the question, is 1000cc too much? For, you know, technically, I mentioned in one of my last videos, Kawasaki, Ducati, you know, these manufacturers that make these motorcycles, they give us the privilege of owning a street legal version. And there's so much work into building a street legal bike. Legalities of it, emissions part of it, you know, it's just so much crap you have to go through. Us as mere mortal beings have the privilege to own one and ride one, and guys who race these squeeze every little ounce out of these things. We'll never ride these bikes to half of their capacity, or I won't anyway. Probably some of you club level racers will, but someone like me, no way. And for your average Joe, yeah, you can say it's a lot, but they make these bikes with a couple different power modes, couple different rider modes, and you can easily have a tame 1000cc bike on the street. It's very possible. It's definitely not far-fetched. Because the low setting on this, it takes it down to like 70% of its power. And not only that, you know, these bikes are coming with a ton of safety features like ABS, traction control. And let's look at it this way. The market is definitely shifting. Yamaha has stopped producing a street legal R6. Honda has not updated their 6. Suzuki has not updated their 6. Cowie has. The market's in a weird spot. So I'm not too sure what the market's going to be in the next 5 years. It'll be interesting to see, but to the topic, 1000cc and 600s, they weigh very similar. It used to be 1000s were much, much heavier. They're now almost identical in weight. They're like, oh, this is a 200 horsepower bike. That's insane. Yeah, it's about 175. That's a lot. That's a lot for a 400-pound object that's propelling itself on asphalt. You know, that's pretty ridiculous. It's a low-flying jet. That's why they put winglets on them. And then you look at the price. 600s, like for example, when Yamaha was selling theirs, that was like a $12,000 600. Yamaha, you pay $4 more grand and you can get a much more advanced and sophisticated motorcycle with more power that can be managed, right? You can down tune it, right? Bike becomes very tame, becomes very subtle. So should it be your first bike? Definitely not. Also, quick shifters, now that I get on the shifter here, you get quick shifters on these things, so you only have to use the clutch when you take off or stop. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There it is. Oh, nice. Nice job, Cowie. Nice job on these electronics. This is great. The too much part is 1000cc too much. Yeah, the insurance is way too much. Is it a practical bike? I'd say no. It's just not. Yeah, I rode up here on this. I rode 3 hours to get up here. I'm gonna ride 3 hours to get back. But it definitely, you know, I'm definitely wore out. Ooh, hello. Is a 1000cc worth buying? Definitely. I didn't want to grow old and not own one. I've always wanted a 1000. Had a 600, sold it, got mini bikes, got a 600 again, sold it, got 1,000. You know, that's what it's all about. I don't think you should definitely have that one bike you own, but you know, I think you should definitely venture out and own all kinds of different bikes. You know, that's definitely part of being a motorcycle rider, a motorcycle enthusiast. But that's it, guys. That's really my input on a 1,000cc ownership, right? I definitely think you should start low. You know, SV650, 400s, definitely 400s. If you can, you know, maybe a FZ09. Those are cool. You know, that's definitely a good gateway bike to a 1,000cc, a sport naked, hyper naked. Well, I don't want to call it a hyper naked, but definitely a sport naked, super duper naked, get naked.
So take off all your clothes.
Those are great bikes. They have a ton of torque and power. They're real comfy. And then when you get to something like this, you should have a few years of sport bike ownage or motorcycle ownage under your belt. And definitely, if you have any thought about owning one of these bikes, do it. You know, you might have one and not like it, but hey, you know, you can sell it, and now you know, right? Guys, thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate the view. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's just going to help the channel grow. Definitely drop a like. It'll help this video be seen and hopefully help the next purchase of your 1,000cc motorcycle. As always, ride safe, have fun. We'll see you on the next one. That was good stuff, brother. That was good stuff, man. Good riding.